Disney show us intro. Wait, he got. Wait. Who gave him the room? Nah, this can't be Agent's room, bro. This can't be Agent's room. This is someone else's. India Love was in here or something and that, bro. Who the hell gave him a rose? Disney show us intro, blood.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Thank you for making it.
I was actually
Thank you for making it, Professor Agent.
Shout out to the
Professor Agent. You don't want to bullshit, bro. You don't want to bullshit.
I ain't even have financial aid. You know, Donald Trump. You know, they canceled it. See how you get here?
They did?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Damn.
So Kai's my only hope.
Okay, well, hey, we got to get this class started. Just tee up, man. Welcome to Pocket Watching 101. Today, we're learning how to watch pockets, man. It's pretty simple. By the end of this class, you should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator. It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need the framework. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example of a rough month I had where I lost a lot of money and then a good month I had where I made a lot of money. Just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like so you could better watch other people's pockets. Okay?
What did I even see? I think I saw this clip on Twitter or whatever. Like, even though the title of the class is funny and it's something that Agent's done a multitude of, yo, this guy brings up his notes and them thing there, bro. He brings up people's earnings, the ads they probably get, they might get da. Like, bro, he goes in deep still. But what he's actually teaching, the actual content of it and them thing there is actually lit still. Like, he's really actually letting people get insight onto a content creator's, you know what I'm saying, what do you call it, finances, how they make money, all of that type of stuff and that, bro. And he's one of the biggest as well, you get me, fam. So this was dope to see still, and people seem like they were taking it seriously as well.
Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money, there's some people that
January profit loss, total expenses.
actually just pocket the difference. But I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM Cinnabon 4 days ago.
And you have multiple of them in that, fam, you know what I'm saying, and them thing there. So you'd still be good in that, fam, you know what I mean? I still can't get over it, bro. This guy said miscellaneous, bro. I'm telling you, man, learn one word in that, bro. One big word, start spamming that ish in them thing there. But we know man like Agent is one of the big brown motherfuckers.
I DM Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me, January, in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content though. It was fantastic content, and that's all that mattered. And there was the rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's gonna be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga. It's a lot, bro.
Was any of that a write-off?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. And we didn't anticipate it was gonna be that bad.
So I'm saying, bro, literally, when you look at the show, because people normally think that, like, things are random and that, bro, and da. But if you really start concentrating on that, bro, like, everything is connected and that, fam. Everything is connected in them thing there. And the way these businesses, you know what I'm saying, market their things and that, bro, you know what I mean? From the movie guys and that, bro, to the restaurants and that, bro, all the way down to the gaming companies. And you get me, like, everything's strategy.
January has notoriously bad ads.
Just happens for the sake of happening.
We didn't anticipate it was gonna be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter one. January, February, March. So what you want to do is, so it's like you're still going to make content. You're not going to not make content in those months. But I didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back.
Oh, my thing, so he didn't even take that into consideration as well in that, fam. My thing. But that's the thing with this content creation. It's all just, no matter how big you are, how small you are, and that, bro, like, it's literally just a learning process. And you live in.
It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content, though. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like,
it was lit
yo,
still. It was
it's
lit.
cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content. Because there's going to be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production. This is what the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300-hour stream. I really want y'all to focus in on this, though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated. Do you see this purple section here? Those are ads. If I remove the ads, my budget.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Paid subs, prime subs, gifted subs, multi-month gifted subs, what ads, turbo cheering, power-ups. What the hell are power-ups and them things? Yo, I'm telling you, fam, Twitch has just turned into a video game, bro. Man said power-ups, game sales, cheering, hype. I know what cheering is.
Budget is
not many people
eviscerated.
use that method.
So I'm saying it's underrated because it's the main way I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads, but I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers.
And now your earnings include adjustments, your refunds and invalid purchases.
Is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really truly believe it, bro. Like without ads, and you can see this split here. I pulled it up on purpose. Like on an average day in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad day. Because if this was done in December, that's gonna be $20,000, $25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month. And keep in mind, like, these are just.
No, W Agent for actually putting his pockets out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect it, though. He looks at other people's pockets, but he'll put his out there. You know what I mean? So that people can actually kind of get a good understanding and an outlook of certain things and that. You know what I'm saying? So 17 million views, watch time 3.8 mil, plus 56k subs. So is this is this that same January month then? Oh no, this is in April, as it says there.
Clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month. And so the overall revenue was fantastic, even though we spent
brand. God damn.
500,000, we still made money. You get what I'm saying? So I spent 500, but I made 800. So that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose, because that's how you stay in business. But if you lose, it's not the end of the world. And I really want to say, like, now you have 282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like, that's what helps make it happen. But it's not, but I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate. It could be investing in stocks. It could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Webull is your platform. So this is the pocket watch.
Idiot. This guy's chatting about take ads, and plugged his own ad in there as well and that, bro. Listen, W content creator, W mind and that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Pocket watching cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all, okay? This is gonna give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of brand deals, higher end of brand deals. Lower end of ads, higher end of ads. Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range.
Okay, so pranks and guns, you get the 3K. But compared to where you now, you got the tech and finance now, that's 15K. Mad thing. So it makes sense as well in that, bro. Why it's annoying how strict certain platforms can be in that, bro. But sometimes, bro. Anyway, we ain't even gonna get into all of that, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak.
Makes sense why
you get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked. Am I getting cooked? I don't know. I never know what this
One's
is.
the best class for real. Best class.
Oh, you're chatting?
Yeah.
They're just freaking out how much money you make and how much money you spend.
I know. I tell y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I did try and put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself fried, you know? But
people are rating it. That's exactly, bro. You know, that's exactly why I wanted to be here and that, because the class actually looked interesting. Not flipping. I actually might still check out Internet Beef 101 and that, bro. Because
depends on RPM. You're right, but the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So but that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a nigga getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
Agent,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talil, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So Talil has a secret TikTok account that nobody. So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Damn, 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month. He makes $134,400 in
Childhood babies,
off
bro.
TikTok. He has Snapchat. He posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he goes to Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, that didn't make $340K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him. No cap though. Deadass. That's how
300 and what?
easy it is. Like you kind of have a lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing and even what I'm making. I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now. Like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds. Okay? A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because
Yo, no sugarcoating whatsoever. Those are frauds. You know what I'm saying?
you genuinely enjoy creating content, that you're a creative, and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money. But
I'm glad he said this, because I was literally going to say that these men are going to get too hooked on the peace thing, but I'm glad he actually put this in there.
reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, but don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute. Most dudes, before we head out, first thing you got to do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That doesn't mean take dumb risks. All right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So once you start to generate more, work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my 3rd class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm really just focused on the pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the will? Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging wise, pocket watching, but I hope you at least learned like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass, I hope you did. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, y'all, class dismissed,
How the
man.
hell is Emily right at the front, bro? So she was in the corner. Nah, that was a W class still. I can't even lie to you. Shout out to my like agent and that fam, you know. And I was here for the educational reasons and that, bro. You know what I mean? But hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Shout out to my like agent. I'll catch you on the next one. It's your boy Jazz, and I'm gone in a bit, people, man.